But I can't underscore enough, there will be no amnesty. The mass deportations continue, but in a strategic way, and we move the workforce towards automation and 100% American participation, which again, with 34 million people, able-bodied adults on Medicaid, we should be able to do that fairly quickly. Thank you.
Yeah, that was Brooke Rollins. She's the Secretary of Agriculture under Trump. Now, mind you, she said able-bodied people on Medicaid and Medicare, get your ass out to them fields and get to work. MAGA, that's especially your ass. You said that those Asians and Latinos and immigrants, especially the illegal ones, were coming over here and stealing your jobs. Well, your agricultural secretary just told you that yes, immigration deportation is going to keep going in earnest. And with 34 million people that's on Medicaid and Medicare that's able-bodied, they can go work in them fields. So MAGA, get Gigi and Paw Paw and get y'all ass out to them fields. I need my oranges. And MAGA, don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. If you are able to get a job, you go and try to get one and get the best one that you can based on your expertise, education, and experience. I'm all for working for your pay. You should not be on Medicaid and Medicare, liberal, Democrat, Republican, or anything. If you are able to work and you can work, get your ass out there and work. And at the same time, I'm all for companies paying people with the cost of inflation. I'm all for companies that are paying people a livable fucking wage. They should not be paying a minimum of $7 an hour. I know California raised their minimum wage up to 20 when it really should be 25 or 30 in California. It should be adjusted based on the economy of the state, but the states won't do right. That's why we have a federal minimum wage. Alabama still don't have a Alabama state minimum wage, so they have to defer to the federal. You should not be making $7.35 a fucking hour to do any fucking thing in 2025. You should be getting paid at a minimum $18 to $22 an hour based on where you are. So companies, pull your head out of your ass and pay people more so where they want to work. And again, I'm all for holding people to a standard. If you paying me $30, $40, $50 an hour and I come to your establishment with my ass hanging out, you have every right to fire me. Hold people to a standard if you're going to pay them those wages. That's what everybody does. But MAGA, this is what I'm talking about. They are going to strip not just Gigi and Paw Paw. They are going to strip any and everybody they can, which is why they want work requirements. Because see, if you have a work requirement, now you make too much money to apply for Medicaid and Medicare and SNAP benefits and food stamps. So get out there and work. Let's go, MAGA. Chop 2. Let's go. You believe they won't do it? Listen to your Senate Majority Leader and what he had to say about your ass getting up to work.
That's a rising tide lifts all the boats. And, the best for if people are looking for health care, the best health care is a job. And a lot of times health care comes with a job. And so creating those better paying jobs that come with benefits is ultimately the goal here.
And what did I just say? You just heard the Senate Majority Leader say that a good health care is from a good job. Walmart is not paying their people a livable wage or giving them adequate health care, health and dental care. The government is relying on business to save you, and Walmart is relying on the government to give you food stamps and SNAP and Medicaid and Medicare. Walmart is subsidized by the federal government because if they don't pay them a livable wage, that worker can go to the government and get their additional income. That's how Walmart keeps its billions. That's why your ass got to get up to work. What do you think?